Shanti, 28th October, Morning Murli, Bap Dada Madhuban. Baba says, sweet children, you have come to this godly school to receive a passport to heaven. Baba says, become soul conscious and have your name noted in the register, and you will go to the heaven. Question is, by not having which awareness do some children not have regard for the Father? Answer of the question: some children do not have the awareness that the one to whom the whole world is calling out, the one whom everyone remembers, the highest on high Father, is the one who is at present here in serving us. The faith is number wise. To the extent that you have this faith, you accordingly have that regard. Song of today's Murli is, the rain of knowledge is on those who are with the beloved. Om Shanti. Baba says, all of you children are with the ocean of knowledge. Not all of the many children can stay in one place. Those who are with him can listen to the knowledge directly, whereas those who live far away receive the knowledge little later. However, it is not that those who stay with the Father experience greater progress than those who live far away. No. It has been seen in a practical way that those who live far away study more and make more progress. It is definite that the unlimited Father, God Shiva, is here. You confluence-aged Brahmin children are number-wise. Baba says, you children have to imbibe divine virtues. Some children make big mistakes. They also understand that the unlimited Father, whom the whole world remembers, is engaged in serving us and showing us the path to become the most elevated, and that he explains to us with so much love, and yet they don't give him that much regard. Those in bondage experience so many beatings. They are desperate, and yet they still stay in remembrance and take knowledge well. Their status becomes elevated. Baba is not saying this about everyone. Baba says it is number wise according to the effort you make. The Father Almighty is questioning the children. Not everyone can be the same. Those living outside and in bondage are still earning a good income. This song has been composed by those on the path of devotion. However, it is worth extracting the meaning of it for you, children's. What do they know of who the beloved is and whose beloved he is? Soul don't even know themselves. So how could they know the Father? The Father too is a soul, supreme soul. Is he not? They don't even know who I am or where I come from. Everyone in Iron Age is body conscious. No one is soul conscious. If they were to become soul conscious, then souls would know their Father. Because of being body conscious, they neither know about souls nor about the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. The Father sits here and explains to you, children, personally. Baba says this is an unlimited school. There is just the one aim and objective: to attain the sovereignty of heaven. There are different levels of status in heaven. There are the king and queen, and there are subjects. The Father says, I have come once again after 5,000 years to make you double crowned. Not everyone can become double crowned. Those who study well understand internally that they can become this. They are surrendered and also have faith. Baba says, you all understand that you must not perform dirty actions. Some have many defects. They do not consider themselves to be the ones who will receive such a high status. This is why they don't make effort. If you ask the Father whether you can become that double crowned king, he can instantly tell you. If you look at yourself, you can instantly understand that you will not be able to attain that high status. Qualifications are also needed for that. Such things do not exist in the golden and silver ages. There it is the reward. The kings that come at that time have a lot of love for their subjects. They are like a mother and a father. You children know that this is the unlimited Father. He is the one who registers the whole world. You also register yourselves, do you not? Baba says he is giving each of you a passport for heaven. You receive a passport here to become the masters of heaven. Baba has said that everyone who is worthy of going to heaven should have a photograph taken, because Baba says you are changing from ordinary humans into deities of heaven. You should keep next to it a photo of yourselves sitting. Baba says a photo of yourselves sitting on a throne wearing a crown. That is what you are becoming. You should keep this sample at the exhibition. This is Raj Yoga. For instance, when someone becomes a barrister, they have a photograph of him in ordinary dress on one side and a photo of him in the dress of a barrister on the other side. In the same way, there should be a photo of you in ordinary dress and a photo of you double crowned on the other side. Baba says you have a picture in which you ask, what do you want to become? Do you want to become a barrister or a king of kings? You have such pictures. Barristers and judges, etc., exist here only in Iron Age. You are to become king of kings in the new world. Your aim and objective is in front of you. This is what you are becoming. The explanation is so good. The pictures should be very good, full-sized. When pupils are studying to become barristers, they have yoga with a barrister and they become barristers. The one's yoga is with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, incorporeal Shiv Baba. Therefore, he becomes double crowned. The Father Almighty Shiv Baba explains, you children now have to act on this. It is very easy to explain the picture of Lakshmi and Narayan. This is what you are becoming. Therefore, a new world is definitely needed for you. After hell, there will be heaven. This is now the most elevated confluence age. This study makes you so elevated. Baba says there is no need for money, etc. in this. You should be interested in studying. Baba says there was once someone so poor that he didn't have enough money to study. In spite of that, he made effort and became wealthy and became the minister of Queen Victoria. You too are, Baba says, so poor at this time. The Father is teaching you such elevated things. Here you simply have to remember the Father with your intellect. Baba says there is no need to switch on lights, etc. You can sit anywhere and remember God Father. However, Maya is such that she makes you forget the Father. It is only in remembrance that there are obstacles. This is a battle. Souls become pure by remembering the Father. Maya does not do anything while you are studying. The intoxication of remembrance is greater than that of the study. This is why ancient yoga has been remembered. It is said, yoga and knowledge. You receive the knowledge of having yoga. You are told the ways to stay in remembrance. There is also the knowledge of the world cycle. No one else knows the creator or the beginning, the middle or the end of creation. They teach the ancient yoga of Bharat, that which is called ancient was the new world. They say that it is hundreds of thousands of years old. Baba says they also show many different durations of the cycle. Some say one thing and others say something else. Here only the one Father teaches you. Even when you go outside, you will receive pictures. That one is the businessman. Baba says you can even print the pictures on the cloth. Baba says if someone doesn't have a big screen press, you can have the pictures printed in 2 pieces and then put them together in a such way that the joint is not visible. The unlimited Father, the highest authority, says if someone has something like this printed, I will glorify his name. If someone were to print these on cloth and take them abroad, he could be given 5,000 to 10,000 rupees for each picture. They have plenty of money there. Baba says this can be made. There are such big printing presses there that they have been such beautiful scenes and sceneries of cities printed. Don't even ask. These two can be printed. This is a first class thing. They would say there is true knowledge in this. No one else could have this knowledge. No one even knows this. Anyone who explains has to be clever at speaking English. Everyone there understands English. Baba says they too have to be given the message. According to the drama, they are the ones who become instrument for destruction. Baba has told you that both sides have such bombs, etc., that if they were to come together, they could become the masters of the whole world. However, this drama is created in such a way that you claim sovereignty over the world with the power of yoga. No one can become the master of the world with weapons, etc. They have science and you have power of silence. Simply remember the Father and the cycle and make others similar to yourself. You children are claiming sovereignty over the world with the power of yoga. They will definitely fight among themselves. You are the ones in between who will take the butter of kingdom. They have shown a ball of butter in the mouth of Krishna. There is also the saying, two were fighting and the third one took the butter and ate it. It truly is like that. Baba says you take the butter of the kingdom of the whole world. Therefore, you should have so much happiness. Oh, Baba, it is your wonder. This is your knowledge, my Baba. The explanation is very good. How did those of the original, eternal, deity religion attain sovereignty over the world? Baba says, no one has thought about this. At that time, there are no other countries in Golden Age. The Father says, I do not become the master of the world. I make you souls master of the world. Baba says, you become the masters of the world by studying godly knowledge. I, the Supreme Soul, Baba says, I am bodiless. Each of you has a body. You are bodily beings. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar have subtle bodies. Just as each of you is a soul, so I am the Supreme Soul. Baba says, my birth is divine and unique. Baba says, no one else can take birth in this way. Baba says, this is fixed. All of this is fixed in the drama. If someone dies, Baba says that too is fixed in the drama. You receive so much understanding of the drama. Baba says you understand number wise. Some have dull intellects. There are 3 grades. Those who take the last grade are said to be dull. They themselves understand that which ones are in the first grade and which ones are in the second grade. Baba say it is the same among the subjects. This study is the same one. You children know that after studying you will become the double crowned king. We were double crowned, then we became single crowned king, and we now have no crowns. It is said you receive the fruit according to the actions you perform. You wouldn't say this in the golden age. Here, if you perform good actions, you receive good fruit. Only for one birth in the path of devotion. Some perform such actions that they become ill from birth. That too is the suffering of the karma. Baba says the philosophy of karma, neutral karma and sinful karma has been explained to you children. Baba says you receive the good or bad fruit of whatever you do here. Baba says when someone becomes wealthy, he must definitely have performed good actions previously. You are now creating your reward for birth after birth. The difference between the wealthy and the poor there in golden age depends on the effort everyone make at this diamond confluence age. That reward is imperishable for 21 births. Baba says here you only receive something temporarily. You have to continue to perform actions. This is the field of actions. The golden age is the field of action of heaven. There are no sinful actions performed in golden age, Satyug. All of these things have to be imbibed by your intellects. Hardly any of you continue to write these points down. Some even become tired of writing their chart. Baba says you children should write these points down. These points are so deep that you won't even be able to remember them. Baba says they will slip away. You will then regret that you forgot a particular point. Everyone's condition is the same. Baba says many forget and then remember the points the next day. You children should be concerned about your own progress. Baba knows that hardly any one of you write accurately. Baba is also the businessman. This one was a businessman of perishable jewels. Brahma Baba says that businessman is of the jewels of knowledge. Shiv Baba. Many children fail in the subject of yoga. Baba says hardly any of you are able to stay in accurate remembrance for an hour or an hour and a half. You have to make effort for 8 hours to stay in accurate remembrance. Baba says, you soul, you children, also have to earn an income for your livelihood. Baba has given you the example of that lover and the beloved. While each of them is sitting anywhere alone, they just remember one another and they appear in front of each other. That too is like a vision. This one remembers that one, and that one remembers this one. That the Father, the one, is the beloved here, and all of you are lovers. That beautiful beloved Shiv Baba is very beautiful and ever pure. The Father says, I am the traveler, the ever beautiful one. I make you souls beautiful too. Deities have natural beauty. Here, in Iron Age, people have followed all sorts of fashion. They wear many different type of dress. There, they have constant and natural beauty in Golden Age heaven. Baba says, you are now to go to that world now. The Father says, I enter an old impure land and an impure body. Baba says no one here has a pure body. The Father says, I enter this one's body in the last of his many births and establish the family path. As you make progress, you will continue to become more serviceable. You will make effort and then understand. You made such effort previously and are doing so again. You cannot receive anything without making effort. Baba says, you know that you are making effort to become Narayana from an ordinary human. There was the kingdom of the new world. It doesn't exist now. It will exist later. The golden age will definitely come after the iron age. The kingdom is being established exactly as it was in the previous cycle. Baba is wishing all of us. Baba says to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Father, the mother, Bap Dada, the spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We, spiritual beloved children, wishes good morning and Namaste to our most beloved father, mother, teacher, Meethe Bap Dada. Essence of today's Murli for Dharna. Baba says, together with surrendering yourselves, you also have to have intellects filled with faith. Never perform any dirty actions. Only when no defect remains in you can you receive a status, a good status. Baba says, in order to do business with the jewels of knowledge, Shiv Baba, note down the good points that Baba tells you, then remember them and relate them to others. Always be concerned about your own progress. Today's Vardhan blessing. May you be able to catch the final directions at the time of destruction with your wireless set by becoming voiceless. Baba giving us blessing that may you be able to catch the final directions from Shiv Baba at the time of destruction with your wireless and clean, voiceless intellect. Baba is saying, in order to catch the final directions at the time of destruction, you need a voiceless intellect. Just as those people enable sound to reach another place with a wireless set, in the same way, you have the wireless set here of being voiceless. With this wireless set, you will hear the voice telling you to go to a particular safe place. The children who stray in remembrance of the Father and are voiceless and who have the practice of being bodiless will not be destroyed at the time of destruction, but will leave their bodies according to their own will. Slogan: to put yoga aside and become busy acting is carelessness. Baba says, to put yoga aside and become busy acting is careless. Om Shanti.